Joel and True, you beautiful crew members, it's your commander here, Geronimo, and welcome to yet another episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at a Tier 6 Scimitar class. Has anybody noticed that I'm wearing almost exactly the same shirt for every single video which I put out this month? Well, I guess it's because this is my merch, which can also be yours. All you need to do is follow the link in the description box and make a purchase. How did we even end up in here? That's not a topic for today's video. We were supposed to talk about the Scimitar. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at a Tier 6 Tactical Scimitar, better known as a Khopesh Class. Without any further ado, let's proceed with today's episode. Engage. All you need to do to acquire this starship is simply open up the Zen store, go to the ships, Tier 6 tab, scroll down a little bit until you find Khopesh Tactical Dreadnought Warbird. This bad girl is going to cost you 3000 Zen, and without any further ado, let's take a closer look at her customizational options. Khopesh class highly resembles the Scimitar class as seen in Star Trek Nemesis, and it should, as this is one of the modernization variants of the original vessel, created to serve as the flagship of Romulan Republic during Iconian War. Khopesh has this grand, modern avian look that Romulans sport, and it's clearly resembling the new Romulan fleet. Ships available templates are Falchion, Scimitar, Tolvar, Flambard, Khopesh, and Shamshir. You can use classic Romulan bridge or a Scimitar bridge as once again seen in Star Trek Nemesis. Window-wise, there are 4 different options for you to choose from. List of material options contains Falchion, Scimitar, and Tolvar, along with the classic Romulan/Reman STO designs. Reman Types 1 and 2, Romulan Types 1 through 4 with the Romulan Brown and Upgrade design. On the advanced options, you have a standard list of patterns, and on style, you get to customize major ship components with the parts from other ship templates. However, you will have to purchase other variants, otherwise the templates will be locked. That gives you the option of making your own perfect personal variant of a Scimitar. You can also modify ship's paint job by setting the left side to the red and the right side color to the yellow. You can see how ship's color change by doing modifications to the coloring patterns. And now let's take a closer peek at the starship's bridge. If you've seen Nemesis, then you already know how this ship's bridge looks. Bridge features a console where you can contact duty officers and select small crafts. Tailoron Intermix room contains library files console, account bank access. There is even a dedicated console that allows you to open the Tailoron matrix. That effect is very close to the one that we've seen in a Nemesis movie, and I really love it. Radiation in there is collected and sent to the firing tips on the wings of the ship. And now let's take a closer look at this beautiful starship in space. The design of Romulan flagship dreadnoughts was greatly inspired by the Reman Scimitar class Dreadnought Warbird. However, these ships have a Romulan Republic aesthetics. These massive and imposing starships are durable and bristling with weaponry, but they are very slow to maneuver. The Khopesh class adds the classic Romulan flair to the Reman engineering, but it kept some of the original's Scimitar ruggedness. Relatively thin wings and the winglets, as well as back-swept nacelles, give this vessel a more passive-aggressive stance, very suiting for the Romulan Republic. Khopesh class is classified as a scalable Tier 6 Romulan Republic Tactical Dreadnought Warbird. All Tier 6 Zenstore ships have the ability to scale up with its user as soon as she or he finishes the character tutorial mission. If you purchase this ship on a lower level, it will, as you level up, receive more hull HP, weapons and console slots, along with having ship's weapon becoming increasingly more powerful. With a higher level that you are, the less scaling you will have to do. Some things, such as mastery points, may be earned immediately, but will get activated only when you reach level 50. Full table of scaling can be seen on the overlay right now. Romulan Warbirds come with the standard equipment and weapons of the lowest mark, which is available at Starship's minimum rank. The items provided are appropriate for the type of vessel and its belonging time period, as well as the species of the ship's maker. When you take it out of the box, ship comes pre-equipped with plasma weaponry, as this is standard for the Romulan Republic. Khopesh's Admiralty card gives you 30 engineering, 45 tactical and 42 science points. Special ability is that you will get plus 10 to tactical points per every engineering ship that you send on the mission with a Khopesh. Maintenance period is 18 hours. On level 65, your ship comes with 60,000 hull HP. There are 5 forward weapon slots that allow you to install dual cannons and 3 normal aft weapon slots. There is also 1 hangar bay, but we shall be talking about it very soon. Available bridge officer stations are Commander Tactical, Lieutenant Engineering, Lieutenant Science, Lieutenant Universal, and Lieutenant Commander Universal Cross Command. Your Dreadnought has 4 device slots, 5 tactical, 3 engineering, and 3 science consoles. All crafts have modifiers, and depending on the rank, some have more and some do have less. As a tier 6 vessel, there are 3 modifiers, and those are 1.3 with the dot above it for the hull, 1.1 for the shields, and 0.15 for the impulse. Ship's turn rate is graded as 7 degrees per second with inertia rating of 20. Romulan starships do not use a standard matter-antimatter warp cores, but have a singularity warp cores. This artificial singularity will provide you with plus 15 to the weapons and plus 5 to the engine's power settings. Talking about Singularity Core, you get to use Singularity Core abilities. When you enter a combat, Singularity Core starts to charge up from level 1 to 5. The more charges there are, the more powerful or longer the effects of Singularity will be. Available abilities are Plasma Shockwave, Quantum Absorption, Warp Shadows, Singularity Jump, and Singularity Overcharge. This warbird is pre-equipped with the mysterious Romulan technological jewel known as a cloaking device. However, this one is a Scimitar battle cloak. It is a variant of a classic Romulan battle cloak. It allows you to cloak during the combat but will remove your shields. Equipping the Singularity Distributor unit from the Talwar class, shields will remain up during the cloak. And now I would like to do a little commercial break in here. Welcome back! Hope you had fun during the downtime and that you're ready to keep on rolling. All Dreadnoughts come with a single hangar bay, and yours is pre-equipped with Scorpion fighters. That's really movie accurate. As you have a hangar, there is also carrier command options for you to use. This one will help you coordinate your fighters more easily. Your hangar can launch up to 3 Scorpion fighters per wing, up to 2 wings, making that 6 Scorpion fighters fighting on your side. Fighters are equipped with plasma pulse cannons and plasma torpedoes. There are even more powerful variants which will provide fighters with more weaponry and abilities to buff up their attacks. Recharge time from launching one wing to another is 40 seconds and fighters have the range of 15 kilometers. Scimitar line of warbirds are one of the few carriers which can use Romulan drone ships. To be more precise, purchasing any Scimitar variant, the drone ships will get unlocked. They were seen during the Star Trek Enterprise and will camouflage into enemies that you are fighting, making them virtually untargetable. All Zenstore Tier 6 starships come with 5-tier mastery skill trees, and the Khopesh has the tree of a tactical warbird. That includes Precise Weapon Systems, Enhanced Singularity Circuitry, Enhanced Weapon Systems, Devastating Weaponry, and Ship's Trait, Supercharged Weapons. When this trait is slotted, energy weapons performance is enhanced by the launching of torpedoes. To be precise, launching a torpedo will grant you 1 stack of supercharged buff. You can stack it up to 3 times. For every stack, you get a boost to directed energy weapons, as you get damage, critical chance, and critical severity increased. Ship's Universal Console is Flagship tactical computer that will provide you with a fleet weapon acceleration buff. I am 100% sure that you have heard this sound during TFOs. Console doesn't have a big visual effect, but the sound effect is now very iconic. The fleet weapon acceleration provides a boost to the flight speed, turn rate, the weapon's firing rate for you and your team for a short time. After using or being affected by this ability, you will not be able to use or to be affected by the fleet weapon acceleration for a short period of time. This console also provides a passive bonus to directed energy damage and is also a part of Flagship Tactical Technologies set, which is comprised out of Timeline Stabilizer, Adaptive Emergency Systems, Dampening Wave Emitter, and Flagship Tactical Computer. For each console added after the first, an additional power is available. Equip any 2 consoles and you will get Flagship modifications. With 3 consoles you will have Deadly Response and the entire set provides Flagship technologies. Improvement from each set bonus is written on the screen. You thought that this is it? No. You can even equip all of the consoles from the Tier 5 Scimitar variants and form Advanced Scimitar System Set. Set is comprised out of Cloaked Barrage, Secondary Shields, and Singularity Distributor Unit. 2-piece set provides you with a rapid maneuvering thrusters, and a full set gives you access to the biogenic Cascading Pulse, also known as Tailoron Pulse. Judging this ship by the specs and all of the crazy things it can equip and do, it really sounds amazing. But does it perform this way? Yes, it does. Khopesh is an amazing tactical ship. It is very powerful and has amazing console and a ship trait. Problem is that it is very heavy and slow, but nothing that a little competitive engines can't do to help. Sometimes I even get surprised by a sharp maneuver from such a ship for just having these engines on. The fact that it can form 2 sets is also very cool, but to be honest, who will waste 7 console slots just to make both Scimitar sets? Roleplay wise it sounds cool, but in practicality is questionable. All in all, I give it 9 out of 10, and with what I have done to my ship, I get to use infinite duration spray up scatter volley along with a lot of torpedoes. Feels very Nemesis-like. I definitely love it and would definitely suggest this to you. Also, a shout out to the Alan Patty, who's a tier 2 member. If you would like to get your shout out, all you need to do is become a Lieutenant Junior rank member. This is going to wrap this video up, crew. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe if you already haven't, and if you would like to support the channel on another way, you can consider becoming a member, and the button for that should be right next to the subscribe one, so take a look if you're interested. And until next time, I love you all because you're the best. Geronimo, out.